First there's nothing, then there's everything. The binary code of the cosmos. Why anything exists, or how it comes into being, is the greatest mystery of our reality. But there's another mystery at the heart of reality, and that's the ghost in the machine, our consciousness itself. And I don't think we'll ever know the answer to one without answering the other. And now there's a new binary code, creating a new universe, but this time for our minds. For those of us who create with our hands, we have been facing this digital replacement for a while now. CNC machines run by computers replacing hand planes and saws. Are we even necessary anymore? I mean, why bother with a handmade guitar? But now that digital binary code through AI is coming for our art, our music, and even our poetry. I don't think it's ever been more important for humanity to come to understand the ghost in the machine, our consciousness. So what is our consciousness? How does it arise in a universe of nothing more than atoms and molecules? It's a lot to cover in a guitar making video. Wait, this is a guitar making video, right? I still struggle with inlays. This time the design came easy, the star map and the Voyager spacecraft. It's the location of our sun triangulated by the frequencies of known pulsars. So I wanted these to look like lines on a map, and I've been experimenting with ways of doing this. I was thinking of using inlays of metal wire, which I thought would look really cool. But for this one, I really wanted that pen on paper look to it. And this is becoming a bit of a theme for me. So I never thought about it consciously, but I realized when I was doing this that my brother's art was probably the progenitor of this. He does these ink on paper line drawings and sketches that are really amazing. I'll link down below to his Instagram account so you can check it out. It's really, really good stuff. He's really talented. Hopefully one day we'll collaborate on a guitar together. I think it would be a lot of fun. And he's a really good guitar player as well. So this was a lot of fun to do, and it's given me a lot of ideas going forward. There are a lot of theories of consciousness, but they seem more a projection of ourselves than actual answers. In the mythological age, it was the spark of divinity. In our Enlightenment age, it was the ghost in the machine. In the industrial age, it was the result of biochemistry. A chemical robot achieved sentience, making me think of Asimov's Bicentennial Man or Star Trek's Data. And in the digital age, it's simply the emergent phenomenon, the result of countless computations, an emergent illusion that doesn't really exist. It just thinks it does. But there is one theory that I prefer, and it was proposed by physicist Roger Penrose in his book, The Emperor's New Mind, later fleshed out with anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. It's called the Orchestrated Objective Reduction Model, or Orch-Orr. Yeah, it's a mouthful. They really could use a better marketing department. If you think about it, this star map has become a new icon for our sun. I really like the way it came out too. But with that done, it was time to move on to the pale blue dot. So to understand this Orch-Orr theory, you have to understand a little bit of quantum physics and a little bit of biochemistry. You've probably heard of the physics part before, and it's the wave-particle duality. And basically it states that any particle can exist as a wave, which is a set of potential, or an actual particle that's located in a particular time and place. The act of observation collapses that wave of potential and materializes the particle in one particular space. This introduces the observer effect, which has always been contentious. On the biochemical side, every neuron, every cell in your body actually, or almost all the cells in your body, have what's called a cytoskeleton. And what this does is it helps the neuron keep its shape. It's kind of sort of like the steel girders that kind of sort of hold up the building of your neurons. These cytoskeletons are actually nanotubules. They're little tubes. And inside these tubes, the theory posits, the particles exist in a quantum state. As you react or as you interact with reality, this causes that potential state of the wave to collapse into a particle. Those particles then interact with your cytoskeleton and with your biochemistry, and this is how memories are created. So it's important to understand, according to this theory, that what consciousness is the collapse of that wave state of potential into a moment of reality. If this theory is true, its implications are really profound. What we are then is intimately tied to the very fabric of the cosmos. Every moment, countless waves of potential cascade in your brain, collapsing into your present moment of reality. This moment in time then ebbs into the past, as the next wave washes onto the shores of your consciousness. Each wave recorded in your brain. In this new digital robotic era, our jobs may be threatened by AI, but ultimately not our place in the universe. In this dystopic new world of our algorithmic overlords, AI is nothing more than a new fancy tool. It's okay to let the tools do the work sometimes. Just never forget, it's you who works the tool.